All right, guys. We are back. This is another episode of the Squeeze podcast. This is your host, Juice, and today we're going to take a walk on the wild side of this Hollywood game that we call today. And it's really getting really bananas because, as you know, you need to take care of your mental health. And there are several things that can trigger a mental break, a psychotic break, anxiety attack, anything of that nature. And we have to put ourselves in the best capabilities imaginable so that way we're not harming anybody else and ourselves with random thoughts of harm, thoughts of anything like that. And to get into all of that, we want to talk about, if you haven't been seeing in the news recently, we have Ryan Garcia, and he's the gentleman. He is a boxer. You know, he was supposedly the one who introduced Logan Paul to boxing and was, I believe, his first trainer. So there is that. He's been exposing a lot of things on Twitter and other places like that. And you have to be really aware of the company you keep. And I say that because, Mr. Garcia, if you happen to watch me, small time, a podcaster, YouTube, Juice the Squeeze, make sure you guys like and follow. But you do have to make sure you watch the people around you, because you had several people around you, at least as far as your voice calls were going, letting you know that you were, doing something a little bit that wasn't on brand for yourself, probably wasn't the greatest marketing spectacle you could do for yourself. And of course, you're saying, if you guys don't know, you got to go into the tweets again, or X, go into that X factor. You'll get your boy Ryan talking about, he's projected to make $10 billion and a lot of other things. But there was a start of a breakdown where I guess he lost some money and stuff like that. And he was talking about being kidnapped by the cartel and various other things. But we have some live footage actually from all of the stuff that's going on with that. And give me a second, I'm going to play it. And we're going to start with the video where he's kind of like telling everybody that, he's kind of going through it and he doesn't really know what to do with himself. So, yeah, let's get into this guy, Ryan, right?
Hey, guys, it's me,
So
Ryan.
this is him right here. If you guys haven't seen this guy, Ryan Garcia, the boxer, has had a couple knockouts, I believe, and stuff like that. Not to say that there's any brain damage, but that might be something to play into what is going on. So let us pay attention closely.
Ryan, I'm coming on here to explain what's going on. I'm not in possession of my phone. I can't get access to my Instagram. My cards are locked, and I'm just being real, I'm being real taken advantage. I personally wanted just to send out a video to the people that love me and my fans, family that's concerned, that I'm okay. I'm not dead. I believe in Jesus. All those are lies. And, they try to put me in jail. They're blocking my cards. I can't access my money.
Wait a minute. So they tried to lock him up. He was in jail. And see, this is where it's confusing because, again, if you see some of the earlier information, he was saying that he was kidnapped by the cartel, that he had various other things going on with himself that, would just be really hard to believe for a person of his stature. And not to say that it's impossible. I just think that, you being talking about being as paid as you are, you would have a little bit more security or somebody that was protecting you. But let him finish. It's only 10 more seconds.
Nobody's hitting me back. I don't know what's going on, but just know I'm okay. Look,
so
hey guys, it's me, Ryan.
Like a cry for help. And again, you can catch this on his Twitter. But we even get into him talking with some other guys and his, I don't know what this is, the voice chat or anything, or, some way to do live, only to go on. And this is where I say you have to watch who you keep around you, because at least you had somebody good in your corner trying to let you know to let some of this stuff go. But he just goes on just like this.
I'm letting anybody ask any question for the time being till whenever we get off. How do we start this?
No, I'm sorry, bro. Here, don't do this.
Wait. People are coming in. Hello, guys. I don't know how to run a space. I don't even know how to do this. How do you do this? How do I let people speak?
So
they said the request. How do you let them speak?
This man definitely going through a lot of stuff, but he's trying to reach out. And then this is where it gets pertinent to people who don't understand what's going on. Usually, when you're asking for a cry for help, you're going to say a lot of vague statements. You're going to speak about things that don't really pertain to the actual issue that's really going on. You're going to talk about all buzz things, things that you know people will relate to you about. That's a tactic that people tend to use when under a lot of duress. And that's not to say that he's been kidnapped or not. That's to say that, you know, he might be going through something. It is also a symptom of, you know, excessive drug use and other things of that nature. Again, not to say that he is doing any of these things, but you got to pose all of these kind of questions when looking at this man. The biggest thing I'm going to be saying is this is all a kind of connected thing, because this man went out and was saying a lot of things. He spoke out to Andrew Tate and Adin Ross on these lives after this. So right now you're only seeing him and what I believe to be a friend or close influencer friend. But I'm gonna let this finish because it gets a little weird. We're not gonna listen to the entire thing because it's multiple 25-minute videos and we have a bunch to cover today.
Okay, add as a speaker, I guess. Hey, yo, Ali, ask me any question. Oh, yo, Ali, unmute yourself and ask any question.
Yo, all right. First of all, I personally do not think that you're capping
Thank
or
you.
you're on drugs or anything like that. There's a bunch of people out there who say that you are. There's a bunch of people out there blind. That's what I'm saying. They're blind. They're brainwashed, etc. by the higher ups, by the elites, whatever.
Thank
The
you.
media's took control of them, and
Dude, they're in the woods spreading little kids' butt.
Whoa. So Stream, I hope. Okay. I'm watching this all with you guys very much the same. We've never seen anything like this. We don't know what's going on. I don't know what he's talking about exactly, but we're going to get into it. Obviously, this other friend guy might be a conspiracy theorist or somebody who just agrees with what he got is going on, but let's continue into it.
And drinking blood out of them, bro. I'm not even joking. I know that's vulgar, but it's the truth. And I came on this space to show everybody that my voice is clear.
there's a bunch of people out there who say that
Yo, Ali.
the media's took control of them, and
Dude, they're in the woods spreading little kids' buttholes and drinking blood out of them, bro. I'm not even joking. I know that's vulgar, but it's the truth. And I came on this space to show.
Wait a minute, y'all, because he just said something ridiculous.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Because what? What are you talking about?
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Like, yeah. Pause. Big pause. Big pause on that.
Everybody that my voice is clear, it's direct. I can answer any question. My mind is there. There's nothing wrong with me. I am tweeting all these things. I'm just letting everybody hear that this is my real voice and I'm saying these things with confidence. I'm going to allow this guy Gummy, the demon, to speak.
I guess and they're saying that he thought he was somebody taken and they're forcing him to say something. That's why he's out here talking. If he was kidnapped already, this would make sense because the mentality is now I'm out to be able to speak, so I want people to hear my true voice. But this is the problem with the culture now, is the fact that you go through something or you feel like you're feeling some type of way that you need the entire world to know, and that's not really processing the issues that you have at hand. And honestly, exposing it to a larger audience just highlights the issues. And again, not saying that anything particularly is wrong with this man, but if what I'm saying is proven to be right, I just want you guys to know that he should have taken different steps. People around him, especially this Ali guy, should not have, you know, implicated himself and supported this, you know, outburst. But I'm gonna let them get into it. They're talking about booty holes and all that other kind of stuff. I don't even know. Please don't flag me, YouTube, Twitch, any place else I plan to post this. I'm not even sure what's gonna come out of this, so I'm gonna be working on the clock to try to check it and flag it, okay? But let's bear with me and keep it moving.
I'm going in on everybody.
Wait, Brian, so to all the people that are asking why you don't show the clips, can you answer that question for them?
I can't show the clips. They're already out there. I mean, there's so many clips, it's unbelievable. I know everybody wants me to put out my evidence, but I can't put out my evidence or else they're going to come after my family. So I choose not to. Or you can speak, Gummy. Gummy. Whatever your name, Gumi. All right, Gummy don't want to speak.
Bro,
Oh, there you go.
In the chat.
Can you hear me?
The Gengar.
Yes.
Right here.
Hello?
so
Ryan, you talking to me?
obviously, and we all got you.
Hey, I
That
gotta
is
mute your mic.
everything. You know,
Philip.
like I said, I'm Hispanic. I'm from
Ryan,
California. We got
Wait,
your
wait.
back.
Can we let Philip speak? Let me let Philip speak.
Ryan,
Philip.
Okay,
I'm
yeah.
from Patriot Space, brother. But I
Okay.
want you to know
I'm
we're
gonna
rooting
skip
for
around
you.
after this.
Thank you.
Stay strong.
Thank
Say
you.
what you got to say, brother. You're
Thank you.
exposing things that millions of people don't know about,
Thank
and
you.
they need to know about it. And this is you're doing it now. It's the right time, and that's all
I
I got to say, brother.
The right time for
thank you,
what?
Philip.
I
I
mean,
don't care
it's
anymore. I'm
always
fed.
listen. I don't know what's going on, but it's always the right time to speak out on truth. It's no better time than the present. But I'm still curious on what is it that they think that this man is speaking on. If you guys know, please get down in the comments because this conversation is going to get really big, really fast, and I don't know how we're going to be able to do that if we don't have you guys helping me. So if you can, if you have any information that I don't have, feel free to hit up the comments. My email is there. Send me the clips to anything else that goes on with the case because this is seeming really strange. It's really like this man might have been put up to it. And a lot of y'all might say this is his Illuminati moment. He might be acting out so that way he's promised a better deal or something in the future. And I mean, honestly, it would only go to show from here on out because a lot of that stuff don't get told in the post. It's a lot of stuff happens like after the math, and I would say after the math, but after all the dust settles, and then somebody else is new on top. And y'all gonna hate me for saying this one, but let's talk about it, man. Beyonce, Destiny Child. That's all I'm saying. Not even just her. You know what I mean? Nicki Minaj. Who else you got? I'm just telling you, you got a bunch of folks that while all bursts happen and then let a couple months go past and then they become the new hotness. But I'm gonna let this man. I'm gonna skip around a bit because I want to kind of hear what's going on because I'm curious, man. And I
All
hope
the
you
little
guys are
kids
too.
dying, all the auctioning kids off, all the killing, all the weird stuff. I'm
So he's talking
over
about
it already. There's
talking about see, and this is what I'm talking about. Everything is very vague when you're not touching on the real issue that you have up here, and it could be even in here. But he's talking about a lot of the buzzwords because human trafficking has been a huge thing. There are still several girls in the black and brown community that are missing. And we don't have any information on where these girls might have gone or anything like that. But this is still something that's utilized to get your attention because, of course, people want to know where these young ladies are at. It is pertinent to us to find all the little girls that have been lost. But what does this man know exactly? Because he's not even telling us any information about what is actually going on. He's saying, this is document information just to get your head, up his ass.
nothing funny about this at all. I don't have any mental. Bro, stop putting laughy faces, Box MD. It's not funny. This is real talk. They're fucking killing little kids and murdering them, sucking their blood. You think I'm gonna fucking let it see? Now I get hot, but I'm gonna calm it down
Yeah, calm down.
because everybody's like, "Can you?
Bro,
Why?
believe you. Fuck
Why
him.
should I?
Fuck.
Why should I stop? Why should I stop? If I know this is true, why should I stop? I don't get it. Everybody's like, "Yo, put the drink down." Okay, fine. I won't fucking drink, but I'm still gonna tell the truth. Sober or not, I have more balls than you. I put my ball sack on everybody and show everybody like I'm a dog. I don't need to pick up anything. I don't need to do anything. I just need Jesus Christ and the truth, and that's what I'm doing. And
All
I'm
right, I'm gonna
standing up
skip
for
that right
what's right.
now.
I'm gonna.
Patriot Storm, please, Ryan. He's very good.
Where's he at? Can you just facts? There we go. That's all he's gonna say. Facts. I'm not here to lie. I'm just here to tell everybody, yo, this is the truth. Like, have I been to the Vatican before?
Facts.
Did they let me into the back room? Okay. I don't lie. I don't need to lie. What would be the point of me lying?
So he was in
There's
the back
absolutely
room
no point of me
where
lying.
little boys getting pimped out.
I'm gonna let somebody else speak. Who should I speak to? Who's people that are tapped in on this?
Patriot Storm, please, Ryan. He's very good.
Where's he at? Can we get him on here?
He's on here. He's in here.
How do I request him? I mean, where's Patriot Storm? Patriot Storm.
You were in his space last night.
Where is he at? I can't see him.
It's Trump's face.
And
Patriot
see,
Storm, Trump's face.
and then this is where I'm gonna get a little irritated because he's out here. Listen, it ain't for me to talk any ish about, but the man is showing his true colors. It does call into question whether he needs some help because what the heck is going on, Ryan? You're doing a lot, bro, and you need to calm it all the way down before somebody slaps your ass up. And I mean, granted, yeah, you a fighter, don't mean you can't get knocked out. And that's obviously sure because we don't seen it happen. I'm gonna let it play, man.
Oh no, what
I might
happened?
not even go through a
Oh,
couple
there it
more
goes.
because it does. I'm gonna
Patriot
go to the
space,
one with
Patriot
Adin
space.
Ross.
Can I,
Ryan, what can we do to help you to get your message out?
just make sure
What's the
that
message?
you guys
What's the message, y'all? What is the message? Somebody tell me. Does anybody know? Does anybody? Somebody? Anybody know? Somebody?
Oh, that one was hilarious. That was even funnier than your first joke.
I don't know what to do.
like gather around me and protect me, bro. They're gonna try to kill me, bro. They already told me what they're gonna do to me. They
We got you.
they told me they're gonna
We
make
got
a.
you for
They
real.
told me they're gonna make an example on me. That because I say Jesus so much, they're gonna put me on a cross and they're gonna crucify me in the whole world and say, "Yep, this is what we do. This is what we do." So please help me out. I mean, if it's that, if that's what's supposed to happen, let God's will be done, not mine. I'm okay with that. And this is the truth. Have I lied about anything else? Nothing. So why would I lie about that?
Ryan, I'm a father of 2 kids.
Yes.
I'm saying this because I'm worried about my children. Okay?
Okay.
Keep doing what you're doing. Keep a clear head. Do
Okay.
not lose it. Don't listen to anybody that says you're crazy. You are not crazy. You're doing God's will.
Thank you. Thank
He's
you.
in your blood. He's in all
Thank
of our blood. Okay?
Yes. Yes.
And he's
Ronnie
giving you
Frank.
the strength to do what you're doing. Okay?
Thank you. Thank you, Philip. I wouldn't be able to do it any other way.
So this right here, guys, very, very key thing to think about, and this is a dangerous thing. This right here is what they call an echo chamber. This that's happening down here in that chat, that is an echo chamber. That is people affirming your very bad disbeliefs and just saying everything that they can to make you feel like you have a golden goose, meaning that you have information that is prevalent to the knowledge that other people need. I don't think that man really knows what is going on because the conversation is so vague. And, you know, I've had a lot of conversations where people just want you to understand what they're thinking. We're not mind readers. Okay, it's been times when, you know, I've thought a message out and, you know, tried to, you know, convey that to someone else. And of course that doesn't translate because they're not me. All I'm saying is this man has too many screws to hell loose and ain't nobody saying nothing about it. They are over there telling him that he is right, and that is a problem. That is a problem. Because we need to fact check everybody, myself included. If you don't fact check me, then what are you doing? You know what I mean? Let's keep going into it because this is a little wild, though.
Oh, you could talk, Lumi. Lumi, talk.
Pleasure to talk to you, man. I mean, just so you know, if you need any legal advice, my family has a huge legal firm in New York, which will happily protect you for free, my friend. And then I want to say right now that is there any handlers on this platform?
It's a blessing to be rich because people want to help you for free. A, because the publicity will bring their ass through the roof. On top of that, I'm over here using the wrong hand, but the publicity is going to bring them through the roof. On top of that, the recognition, it's just like an O.J. Simpson case. Even if you aren't if you win it, your name goes down in history. You're Johnny Cochran, baby. If not, you are sitting around doing something crazy. This particular case, though, is way out of control. This one, I'm sorry. This particular case is way out of control, though.
Which are contacting you or harassing you, please just say their names so we know out in the open who on here is.
I actually like this guy. He actually got it to the point. We want to know the names. Let's do it.
Contacting these people because I have a theory that there are people who use this platform to contact people like you and harass you.
Oh yeah, but I haven't received that yet. They can't touch me because I'm God's anointed, so they know better. But I'll let you know once I get that word, and once somebody hits me up, I'll get them. Trust me. Here, let's let it in, Mike, because he said something.
See,
right.
that's the
This is the last
problem.
question. We got to go
He
right.
made it even more vague, and I'm gonna let this
I told
ride
you
real
so.
fast. But he made it real vague, and we're gonna talk about it in a second. And he didn't answer no things, and then somebody just went out to shout out to the man trying to give him support for the craziness that he's going through.
6:42. It's not 7. I told everybody I'll stop at 7.
Bro, are you safe? Are you around safe people?
Who is
Are
this?
you around people that you can trust or that you
Is
trust?
this Mike? Is this Mike Magic? I thought I put Mike Madjock. Mike Madjock, speak.
Yo, Ryan, what's up, man? Hey, bro, listen, I haven't
Please
talked to
tell
you.
me
I
that
don't know
you
what's
have
going
to
on with you, but
It's also interesting that he's curating the people that he's allowing on there. I mean, of course, you're going to choose who comes on and off of your talk show, which I would do too. But particularly in a time of crisis, you look for all opportunities for assistance, not the ones that you just want. See, that's another particular behavior that comes from narcissism. We can get into that another time. Please get down in the comments, though, if you think that I'm correct. I have a lot of questions for this man, Ryan Garcia, that I know a lot of you guys probably would as well, but we're not going to keep watching this particular one because I want to go to the one about Adin Ross, because that particular individual has been involved in a lot of other issues going down with other streamers. So people are going down who are involved with Adin Ross, and it's just curious to me why they allow themselves to be so involved with him when honestly the man came up off of video games and talking trash about celebrities and others and other situations. But let's just see, because obviously he's doing something I don't know, or something had to happen with him to make him so big to the rest of you guys.
But
you
please
need
tell me
to
you're
you
not
need
going
to
to try
talk
to.
to your people, bro. You
Bro,
really
why
need
do
to
you
talk
think
to
they're
your
all so?
people.
Wait, why do you think they're all backing me up? Because I've only been showing them the truth.
Bro, your actual people,
Bro,
your
they all
family
love
are
me,
you
bro.
can't, bro, you can't. Ryan, listen to me. Listen to
Why
me.
do you think?
You know me. I've talked to you about mental health before. I've
But you
talked to you
have
about
no
this
balls,
stuff.
bro. These things are happening to little
Bro,
kids.
Ryan
You're okay with little kids getting raped? You're okay with little kids
to the
getting raped?
Vatican to
Is
see
that what it is?
See,
the
he's
back
he's
room at the Vatican.
he's bringing up the wrong thing though, because what is wrong with you? And I mean, I understand. No, that's not an okay thing at all. But you're not addressing the proper thing in the room. You're just saying wild and loud things up in the top of your lungs, expecting people to understand completely what it is that you're saying. And the truth is hard to digest if it is what you're saying is the truth. So you have to make it simple enough that anyone could understand.
I
About
was
shit.
there. I have proof.
Homie, the shit you're
Are you
talking
Come
about
crazy,
on,
bro?
is by people. You do
homie.
not know what
I
the
said on
fuck
mute.
You don't know what you're talking about? Gotcha, bitch.
There's no way. Look it. This is what happens.
it's
How do
not
you mute
good.
this? Mute their mic.
Man, fuck you,
You
Mike.
could just drop
Fuck
him, and if you
you,
want,
Mike.
make me
Click on his
co-host.
picture. Click on.
And see, this is the clear narcissistic behavior. As soon as somebody doesn't agree with what you're talking about, and then his echo chamber coupled together behind him to tell him, no, you can delete him off of there. We don't need that. I'm gonna stop it there because this is gonna probably piss me off even more. And I want to show you the one he got with Adin Ross, I believe.
All right, let's get the modders. Let's get the co-host. Let's get all that going. Somebody wants to talk. Let's get the co-host. Let's get everything going. The modders and everything. Somebody wants to join. Somebody literally asked me to add as a speaker. You want to co-host? Adin? Okay, Adin. Or who do you want to? What's up? Who do you want to put as the co-host, like to mod this? All right, cool. Right.
So what's going on with this?
So basically, they try to defame me and say that I'm mentally ill, and to me, I took that very disrespectful because all I'm doing is being an advocate for the children across the world that are being brutally molested and raped all around the world, and everybody's acting like it's okay, and they're trying. Once
See, so being an activist or somebody who is trying to be involved, you come with literal facts. You come with the people's names. You come out and talk publicly with factual information. I don't know, even somebody, your own friend, Andrew Tate doesn't like, what is it, Gutenberg, shawty, she would do the same thing. And I know I'm butchering names. I don't do well with names, but you guys know who I'm talking about. The vicious enemy beside Andrew Tate, she would know exactly who I'm talking about. I mean, you guys would know exactly who I am talking about. This man here, though, is, continuously pushing the ball back, and this is what you would have heard from the beloved Kevin Samuels, RIP to him, but he's talking like a bitch. You know what I mean? He's, moving the goalposts. He's changing the subject to make it about him, and everything is personal when, of course, this is about him particularly. We're trying to get the facts about, what's going on up here in that head of his. But he's going to go on. I'm going to let him speak because I think this is going to get a whole lot funnier.
have they ever spoken about that? No, because they work for Satan. They work for Satan without a doubt. What happened to him?
I thought you left.
And see, the man can't even talk now. It's very crazy.
Right. But there's a difference. They tell you that there's chemicals that could cause cancer. Fucking Prime fucking saying it's healthy. What the fuck? What's in Prime? Prime has the worst. Bro, look it up. That they're in a class action lawsuit because of the chemicals that's in there. Literally, somebody looked into it. There's cyanide in there. Cyanide kills you. At the end of the day, I have testimonies from actual nurses that says that it's causing seizures to kids. They don't give a fuck about kids, bro. They are fucking sick fucks, bro.
What is given to kids? See, this is why I can't listen to it because the man is not speaking on anything. He's just saying buzzwords and he's saying people that are proving it, and y'all just gonna go for it? Where are the people saying whatever it is he's saying? Because I don't even know what it is he's saying. Nobody knows what he's saying. I have to come listen. When I come on my show, I give you an outline, I give you a framework of what's going on. Like today, we're talking about, this man, Ryan Garcia, ex-boxer or still boxer, losing his mind, going through the internet saying various things about various groups like the Vatican, speaking about booty holes being touched, and all of these other things. And at the end of the day, we know exactly who said it, where you can find the information. So there is a site. There's so many things that go along with this reporting thing. You can't just speak out your mind because that's just an opinion, dude. Unless you got these supposed facts, then why don't you show your facts? Show your work. Then don't talk about it if you can't show your work. I'm going to skip this because I don't think this is the one with Adin Ross. I'm skipping through it because he's bullshitting.
But don't put it on God. What is the point of putting that on God? There's so much, like, if you're gonna put, like, you're not supposed to put anything. Anyways, bro, I can't even find you. I'm gonna put Jay Sports Takes as co-host, and he's gonna get you up. Just hootie hoo and hootie hoo. This is all I'm gonna say. Because if I say that, literally, they'll come knocking on my door faster than fast. All I know is I'm taking them all down.
We'll see, bro. We will see if you're taking them all down.
Yeah, I was trying to hear everything. Oh, spirit, crazy, bro. What are you even talking about? No, that's the one.
Okay, so this is the one where Adin Ross comes into it, and we're gonna get into this individual of a streamer too, because y'all let him.
Bro, that was crazy. What are you even talking about? No, that's the one sin. That's the one sin that cannot be forgiven, bro.
Yeah, he wants to, like you said, use blasphemy against that's gonna be against
that's
him
bad,
and
bro.
God.
Bro, that's only him and God the Father.
God's gonna deal with him.
That's bad.
I feel for you, and all you can do is pray for people like that.
Right.
That's it,
bro.
He
Hey, guys, that's really bad what he just did.
Thanks.
You guys have no clue the severity of that. You guys have no clue. He literally blasphemed the Spirit of God. You guys look up that verse. Can you look up the verse? The one sin that cannot be forgiven is blasphemy of the Holy Spirit. Brother, he is in danger. Like, it's gonna be bad, bro. Like, really bad. Like, I mean, all we could do is pray for him. But I don't know what's gonna happen in that situation. Damn.
Adin speak. I'm not trying to hear all of this.
That's bad. That's really bad. Where's Adin at? It says the unpardonable sin is blasphemy against
3 a.m. You might be sleeping. You directly or anything. I hope you know that. I don't know you.
Hey, bro. Can I speak to something on that? I know it's a sensitive.
All right, so I'm just going to wrap this man up because obviously it's nothing coherent that we can really take away from this. So it's hard for me to really report on what's actually going on. He's really just speaking out on anybody who doesn't agree with what he has to say right now and telling them that they're against the will of God. I'm not sure exactly what that man exactly said. I'm not saying that he did or did not blaspheme the Holy Spirit. All I'm saying is I think we're looking at this in the wrong perspective. And I understand why other people are telling you to look at your mental health because this is a obvious cry for help. And usually this is when a massive downfall is about to occur. And I'm not saying that because you might lose a fight or anything like that. I'm telling you, you might lose it all. Okay. And the reason why I wanted us to look at Adin Ross is because this particular MFer, as I can't say what I would like to say, has gotten involved in another implication with Andrew Tate. Now, if you did not know, just yesterday, Andrew Tate, if you guys don't know, we're going to show you right now. Andrew is this lovely gentleman here. He was just arrested again. If you did not know, Andrew Tate was arrested, I think, well, late last year on a grape allegation, a ex-trafficking ring, and some more stuff with his brother Tristan Tate, of course. The brothers were accused, and at this point in time, they were acquitted pretty much of everything going on. But because he was in a stream with Adin Ross, some things went down, and he got arrested again because they said, and I'll just make it plain and simple. While on stream with Adin was like, no, I think you're about to try to escape Romania again. And Romanian authorities took that as a serious offense. So they went and detained Andrew again. And we do have the video coverage of supposed said apology from from Ryan. I mean, not from Ryan. It's freaking Adin Ross, man. Adin. What is happening here? There we go. So let's listen to it.
Andrew had hit me up. He said, hey, I'm going to be leaving Romania soon and probably never coming back. Right, if you want to come over.
So the video says, breaking news, Andrew Tate has been arrested again after Adin inadvertently leaked Andrew's escape plan on his stream. But let's listen to it. Let me wind it back because I know y'all going to be like, what? But yeah, this guy is like, this is why I said in the beginning, if you don't watch the company you keep, they will destroy an empire. Jesus had a Judas. Samson had a Delilah. Okay? Achilles had a heel. Everybody's got their weakness or their downfall, but don't let it be somebody else who doesn't even help you or wasn't even there in the beginning, wasn't with you shooting in the gym, and is just going to blow your spot up and have you wishing you could have beat their ass. Okay? Now, I don't even want to see that fight because as we know, if you did not know anything about Andrew Tate, he got famous initially off his MMA. Now, famous, not rich, famous.
Andrew had hit me up. He said, hey, I'm going to be leaving Romania soon and probably never coming back. If you want to come over and do a week of long streams and content before I leave, I think it'll be big. And he said it's basically now or never. So, and this is just, I told you guys this year, it's a week of content, right? And again, guys, it might be the last time we ever do this. So it's kind of like we got to take advantage of it now because, hey, bro, it's basically like, yeah, it's like that.
I mean, I think that's really benign, though, that the authorities went off of this. But let's be real. Even on the implications that he is charged with, and I mean Andrew Tate and his brother, evidence would be light here in America for what they are being charged for. Now, I don't know 100% of all the things that the Romanian government has involving the case, but this is the problem with freedom of speech that, Americans have gone to love. As far as American laws, of course, your lyrics and things that you say on the internet can be taken into context at court. But sadly, this man is not in court in America. So the things that this man, Adin Ross, said and or says can be used against the brothers in the court of law in the Romanian government, which sucks ass because this man he's always saying something foolish. Why are they taking him seriously? Honestly, but let us continue, man. Let us continue because this is not it. He actually goes on. I got another one. It's right here. Let's listen. And then he's going to try to apologize. Adin.
I fucked up and Tate told me, right? I fucked up. And thank God he did not get put back in there because I would have felt really guilty. Tate had spoke to me and he said, dude, just come to Romania. I want to give my people and your people what they want to see. Let's do some content. You're okay, and I forgive you. Because I felt really fucking bad, bro. Like,
you just
really
saying
bad.
Anything. You got lips.
And I really, really feel bad about that. And I'm sorry.
Loose lips sink ships. And just a couple hours after this stream, Andrew Tate was back in handcuffs, going back to jail. This is the problem, bro. This right here, people who just sit around, and it looks like he's in a goon studio. Granted, he's making enough money to not be living in a goon studio, and he's repping Kick because they pay the bills, but this is really ridiculous, man.
Sorry. I honestly did not mean for that to happen. My motive and my reason speaking about location was because I didn't want to get swatted. So I basically, which was really stupid, really, really fucked up. And Andrew Tate's team confirmed
it was really
that
messed up.
I
So
fucked.
you got him arrested, bro. Got him arrested. And I don't know if you guys really understand the severity of that, because even if the man is making money, this man is slowing him up and also tarnishing the character that he's already trying to rebuild after allegations and or potential crimes committed. So we still have more to go with the case for Andrew, but, you know, of course he's, you know, still as big as he is, and his word still carries a lot of weight. I don't know how much this will change his influence, but I do know that I'm pretty sure after he gets back, him and his Adin's friendship will either be diminished or gone. Who's with me? Who's with me? Who's with me? But yeah, man, and you know, I would think I was about to wrap this up, but you know, the craziness just doesn't go away just with the guys, because if you guys haven't even known, there has been in the news a 4th grade teacher, a Miss Alyssa D. McCummon, okay, who has been arrested for raping a 12-year-old boy. And you would think that that was just it. Wrong. It wasn't just the rape of a 12-year-old boy that she did. No. Let me show you this snippet I got of it. Because it just gets wilder and wilder these days. And it just goes to show that mental health is going to be important for everyone, not just a man in a patriarchal world or a woman going through her emotional states. We all need some help. Okay, guys? We all need to take a moment, relax, breathe, and find center and peace in ourselves. But let's go back to Miss McCummon. Because, I mean, McCummon, it is bad to pronounce words sometimes. I'm sorry, but no, names are hard for me. I'm never going to lie to you on that. So let's get into it. I'm going to show you this one. It is beyond me, guys. Let's see. So if you don't see it there, I'm going to try to bring it up for you. Married 4th grade teacher pregnant. Not even does she just slept with him. She is now pregnant with that boy's child, and had been grooming 21 more children, more young men, to be her little next incomings. And the worst part about it was, guess how she did it? The favorite thing that all the parents love to hate, she played video games. Yeah, guys, gamer parents, all of that other kind of stuff. It is not safe in these chat rooms and all that other kind of stuff. That is why even myself, I'll say this. I don't have any children at the moment, but the moment I have children, they will live a life similar to me. And what I mean by that is they will not receive a cellular device. I'm not saying they won't be able to play video games, but they will not have access to chat rooms or anything of that nature until at least the age of 13 or 12. And I say those ages because you make them too comfortable with all these spaces that they are more likely to act up within them at an earlier age. And to be honest with you, I'm even being very nice by saying 12 and 13, because in my true heart of hearts, I would wait until they're 17, 18. Because honestly, do you really need a cell phone? At the rate of what technology is going at, you could talk to your TV and it's doing about the same thing that a cell phone is doing. They need to learn how to sit at a computer, type with their hands. Granted, of course, they're going to need to know how to use the keyboards on the phone and all that other kind of stuff, but the technology could change in an instant anyway, and they're going to have to get adapted to that. So what I'm going to teach my kids is how to truly adapt in the world that changes consistently, because that's the one thing you cannot change in this world is change. You cannot stop it. But that's why I'm talking about this right now, because if it was when I was a child, you wouldn't hear stories about ladies taking advantage of little boys. When it did happen, it happened at a smaller rate. But now it's almost like every month, every other week that we're hearing something about a young female teachers taking advantage of little boys. And it's just going to be soon before that becomes a double-edged sword. And it's not just little boys. It might be both sides of the coin. But why is it that these people feel like they can just take advantage of these children so readily without remorse and care in the world? Because I'm curious, because at first, and I'll be honest with you, I even have some personal, not my own personal experience, but when I was going to high school, there was not even a young man, there was a teacher that was diddling children at my school. Personally, I met a few of his victims, and I never knew how to react because it was just like, what do you say to them after that? What are you supposed to, you can't instill anything into them. Now, I wasn't a resident professional at the time. So, of course, I was lost and confused and afraid. I didn't have anything else to say to them, but I did not, I tell you this, I did not let people know I didn't want them to be made fun of just because I knew something. Because it was my information, just because I had some information didn't mean I needed to divulge it. That's like similar to what we were talking about earlier with Adin Ross. He's talking about a lot of other things, but being very vague. I mean, I could have told you time, place, location, names of the people that were involved in all of that. I'm talking about in that particular situation when I was a child, and I was talking about the teacher who took advantage of those other poor children. It just behooves me now that this has become so normal that we can see so many people on both sides of the coin doing it without remorse. Now, I just posed the question to you guys is, what can we do to make this place better, to get all these people who are getting toxic views and all this other kind of stuff? Because even if we go back to Andrew Tate, which I personally, and this is going to be a hot take or controversial, I don't think that he is particularly guilty for what they are charging him for. If you listen to what I'm saying clearly, I don't think that he's guilty of what they are charging him for, okay? The way that the criminal justice system works, which pretty much everybody has been a criminal at some point in time. And I'm not saying that to say that I myself am a criminal or anything like that. I'm just saying that the way the laws are set up, you could break them at any time and not even be knowing it. End of the day, if the man is guilty, I don't think that they're getting him for what he is guilty of. That's what I'm saying. I do believe that he does need to switch his line of career up after his return, if there is one. I do believe that he needs to change up some of the looser friends that he has, because if you really look at the man, though, he does have a tight-knit, close-knit group of good friends, and Adin Ross is just not one of them. I don't even know why people like this guy. I don't even really understand. Maybe you can tell me down in those comments, or if not, just, share this episode so that anybody else can get a hold of this information. And if by chance you already subscribed, please hit that notification bell so that way you can be updated to all the new stuff we got coming out. I'm going to be trying to do a lot more interviews and things like that. And not to just be saying that, because I've moved on into 4K, as you can clearly see here. The lovely 4K, it is on and popping now. We are moving into a new year with new content and new amazing things. So if you're finding any value, just shout out your boy Juice. Come subscribe. I thank you again. This has been your host, Juice. Peace.